Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is November 26, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you keep coming back for more. Well, as we know, folks, today is Cyber Monday. All the good deals supposedly going on. I have some windows open up. I am definitely going to do the reseller news. The first one I want to open up is this one here, and let's get right to it. But before we get started, I just want to say to the new subscribers who do follow me on this here, I do not read everything verbatim on all the websites I have on top there. I will click them on, I will give you the URLs, and I will let you pick up where I left off if you decide to do so. So without further ado, let's get right to it. I'll click out here. I'm going to go right over here, folks. Now, this one here, you're probably wondering what this is all about. I don't know if you're familiar with it. I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Honey supposedly is an app that you could use that helps you save, just like it says over here, save time and money. As you can see here, it says Honey automatically applies the best coupon code at checkout. Never search for a code again. We got your back. I'm using Microsoft Edge right here. This is the top of the browser I'm using right now. It's Microsoft Edge, and you could add this to Edge. It's free. Here's the ratings here. I think 115,185 people, Chrome Store reviews, and trusted by over 10 million members. Okay, so you can check it out. The URL is www.joinhoney.com. And you can read a little about it over here. It says it's a quick install, of course. Shop like normal. Honey will find a coupon and codes for best deals online. Instant savings. The best code is automatically applied to your cart. Save at thousands of stores, from clothes to pizza. Pay less for the things you already buying online. And of course, they got Amazon, Nike, Papa John's, J. Crew, Nordstrom, Forever 21, so on and so forth. And you could check it out. Excuse me, folks. And again, it's like, well, it says over here, it's basically free money. This is them. This is the Time mag. Time is writing this here, not me, folks. So I don't want you guys to think this is all coming out of, from me. But I just thought I'd share it with you guys. And it doesn't hurt. I was telling, I did a video yesterday, a brief video. I believe it was like under 10 minutes, and that was a quick one, by the way. In regards to watching 6,000 free movies. Okay, from that company there, Vudu. It's www.vudu.com, and I did a video on it yesterday. And what do you got to lose, folks? I mean, you really don't have nothing to lose, right? Why not try it out? But anyway, let's get right to it. Let me get out of here. Remember, the URL. Check it out. It can't hurt to look into it. I'm going to bump out of the screen here. And this one here is from Oblo. As you can see, I got some windows open over here, so I'm going to try to expand on some of them, and then I'm going to do a closing at the end of this video. Okay, so we got over here, this is from Oberlo.com, so it's www.oberlo.com. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. 10, you got over here, the title is over here, 10 drop shipping products to sell for Christmas 2018. If you don't have an Oberlo store, I don't have a store. I don't have an Oberlo store. I do have a website, but people may say, yeah, but this is for people that have an Oberlo, website or whatever. Yes and no. Well, yeah, it is basically, but for the simple reason is, you can get some good ideas from this here. You don't have to have a store per se. You could just use this information and purchase your own items and sell it up on eBay if you choose to do so, right? You see over here, it says start a drop shipping business with Oberlo. You can look into this here, folks. I am not an Oberlo member. I do not have any affiliate links with them. I'm just sharing the information with you guys, as I always say in a lot of my videos. There's no affiliate links with this here. The reseller news, folks, is to help you who are a reseller or thinking of getting into reselling business, is to give you a little, a little leadway, a little information on there, and maybe you may get a takeaway of some of the information I put out here. It might better help you, in regards to starting this type of business. So I do hope you get a takeaway from it, from the information I post. And, who knows? Who knows where it's going to lead, right? We don't know. But it goes over here to say, 'tis the season to make money, fa la la la. Of course, the holiday season is around the corner, so it's time to stock up your store with new products. Create your best Facebook ad and turn up your phone's volume so you know every time that your Shopify app makes that beautiful ka-ching. That's what the holiday season is all about. And you know, family giving, Santa, and peppermint hot chocolate. So if you believe in helping people find the perfect gift, here are 10 products you might want to sell on your store for the holiday season. Like I said again, they're referring to Shopify and Oblo, but if you want to buy these items and sell them on eBay, you could do that if you choose to do so. So here we go, 10 products to sell for Christmas 2018. All right, I'm going to read just the highlights. I'm not going to read all of it. You could check it out for yourself. If I didn't give you the URL, I'll give it to you again. It's www.oberlo.com, and you could read the story. Or if not, just do a Google search, 10 products to sell for Christmas 2018. It'll probably bring you to this URL right here anyway. But now that you're here, you may not have to do that. Okay, so I'm just reading again, just the highlights here. The first one is a wine set. Okay. Second one is going to be a pendant necklace. All right. A wireless charger. Number 3. 4, pregnancy pillow and swaddle blanket. Okay. 5, scratch off world map. I didn't know they had that there. It's interesting. Okay. Like I said, we're learning. When you learn things, I learn things. That's why I love doing Reseller News. It's a learning experience on both ends for you and I. 6, indoor car lights. I didn't know they had that. I know they had lights, but I didn't know they were starting to sell them like this here. That's pretty cool. 7, fitness clothing. Okay. 8, Bluetooth speaker. 9, ethnic clutch. Right, ethnic clutch, okay. And number 10, acne cream blackhead remover. There you go. You can see the prices seem pretty good. I mean, looking at them over here, if these are still active prices, you know, they seem pretty reasonable. You know, $4, $2, $7, well, between $7 to $8. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not really reading it properly. I'm sorry about that. This one here is for the indoor car lights from $23.49 to $25.56 with 52% off. You know, this is to give you an idea. Even they say, yeah, but you know, people may think this deals with Oblo and Shopify. No, believe me, these are ideas. You could use these ideas on your own selling. You know, if you're selling on eBay, Amazon, or whatever. It's just to give you guys a little insight out there as to what you can sell if you're thinking about what to sell. Okay. All right. Here's another one. This one is Frugal for Less. I love this one because I consider myself the frugal entrepreneur. I always look for deals to save money, and it says over here well, let me give you the website first. The URL is www.frugalforless.com, and you can see over here it says right over here, frugal for less, never pay 100%. I like it. I got a lot of good tips from it. I share it with a lot of people on my YouTube channel, and if you're interested in checking it out, you can go to the website, read what they got. Again, they got the categories: make money, save money, apps and websites, frugal travel, psychology of money. Then they got best survey sites. You could start a blog. You could contact them. And they got an about page and privacy policy. Join our mailing list to find more ways to save money with a little time and effort. And they have a thing up here. You can enter your email address, hit that subscribe button, and you will be notified every time they put new stuff out. Okay, this one here, let's close this out because I already am subscribed to this here. How to make money in your backyard, 10 useful tips. Again, same thing, folks. I am not going to read the whole thing, but it says over here, some of these links may be affiliate links, and we have received compensation when you sign up for these offers. See our disclosure pops. All information on this site is for educational, informational purposes only. It goes on to say here, are you looking for money, making side hustle, and you happen to have a good sized backyard laying? They're doing nothing except needing mowing. Did you know that that's a money maker out there? put it into good use with one of the several opportunities to make money. Here are 10 ways how to make money with your backyard. 1, rental home. Okay. 2, gardening. All right, let me just move my mouse cursor here. 3, composting. Okay. 4, a worm farm. Okay. All right. 5, flowers. 6, raise chickens. Okay. Raise bees or rent to beekeepers. Okay. Depending, I guess you have enough property to do that. Sell trees. All right. 9, outdoor lessons. 10, rent it out. Okay, it says renting to campers. Unless you live in the woods or upstate somewhere, I'm in New York, I can't see renting out, back as I can't. I guess you're going to rent out your backyard to campers, or that's just a facetious joke. I don't know. But it says over here, if you live near an attraction or popular tourist site, you may rent out a portion of your backyard to travelers. Okay. Sites such as Hip Camp can list your backyard for rental rate, and and for you just to provide access to campers that pay directly through the site, and you keep 90% of the earnings. The bonus is that the sites also provide insurance for your property and for any liability of damage. Folks, I'm not familiar with doing this here. That's, as far as like this stuff here about renting stuff out to campers and all that other stuff, outdoor lessons, whatever. You can read the rest of this here. I do like Frugal for Less because you do get some good ideas. Now, some people may bake the difference. Sell trees, raise bees and raise chickens and stuff. These are just ideas they throw out there. They do have pretty good things, though. A lot of people might not be too keen with this here, with this website, but you really got to check it out. This is stuff that they thought would be useful. And like I said, I do like Frugal for Less, and I do subscribe to them, and that's how I get this information. I post it up here. You may find some of the stuff on here on these sites pretty well, pretty good information where you can save money. They do have other things as well. Like I said, again, they have different categories in here and stuff. So check it out. Again, I always say it doesn't hurt to check it out. If you don't like it, if you're unsure, don't subscribe. If you don't, if you think you're not going to like this site, I subscribe to it. I love it. I mean, like I said, I am a frugal person, so for me, I will check it out every time they send me updates on my emails. I always check them out to see what they have to offer. And so far, I've been using them, my YouTube channel, for quite some time. Not every single time I do the reseller news, but I will post information up there if I think it's necessary. This one I thought was pretty interesting. I mean, I looked at it earlier, and I said, you know what? Let me put it out there. What's the big thing? And it came out November 25th, 2018. So it's not old news. But if you want to check it out, the website. Okay, this one here, folks, is this is from themirror.com, and I'm going to give you the URL. It's www.mirror.co.uk. And we know what the UK is. This is from the United Kingdom, right? eBay Cyber Monday deals 2018 retailer slashes price of top toys, VTech, and logo. Shoppers could also expect to find deals on Xbox One S, Sony PlayStation 4 bundles, and eBay Cyber Monday deals. This came out November 26th today. It's posted up here. And this is not bad. I mean, I think it's pretty good as far as the information out there. What they're putting, it goes over here. It says if you're looking to continue your shopping over a cyber weekend, then it's worth checking out eBay's newest wave of deals. Then it goes on to say over here, they online auction site is expecting 100 million visits over the 4 days between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And to make sure you keep your shoppers happy, they're releasing more deals every day. And then it goes on and on, a little here, a little information here. But here's the thing, though, folks. Here's the thing. I'm going to click this on here, but you're going to take notice. This is going to drive you to the UK sellers. Now, there's nothing wrong with that there. I'm just waiting for it to come up. That's all fine and Jim dandy for them. But my thing is, what about the US sellers? If you look over here, this is a promo basically for all the UK sellers. And it says over here, thousands of styles under 35 pounds, I guess that is, right? Because it said this is for dealing with the UK. It's good for them, okay? Again, deals featured every hour from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you take notice, this is all UK stuff here. Right now, I don't know about this one here, but you can see all over here. This is all UK stuff. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just that, I think you know where I'm going with this, right? Especially if you're a eBay seller such as myself. This whole page pretty much, well, I can't say about this. You could also see what's trending on eBay too by clicking on the hyperlink and get an idea of what it is. But again, as you notice, it takes you to the UK sellers, as you can see here. So this particular trending seems to me is poised towards the UK sellers, which is good. But I'm a seller on eBay, so that may not work for me just yet. But anyway, you could check it out. All right, I'm not going to expand too much on that topic. For people who are sellers on eBay and stuff like that, you are thinking about buying certain things on eBay or whatever, you could check it out if you choose to do so. All right, so you know the website. I'll give it to you anyway. It's www.ebay.co.uk/. All right, so let's bump out of here and let's see what the next window is, which is phonearena.com. So the URL for this one here is www.phonearena.com. As you can see, it says be frugal, activate coupons. Okay, I wanted to put that for me, be frugal. Well, because I am frugal. Anyway, deal. Unlock Samsung Galaxy Note 9 drops just $650 to just $650 on eBay. This came out November 24th. 2018, and it says over here, without expanding too much on this topic, the Galaxy Note 9 is one of Samsung's most smartphones that are part of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. But if you don't want to commit to a long-term contract and pay a decent price from its flagship, then eBay is your best bet. Okay, you could check it out. Okay, I'm not going to expand too much on it. You know where it's going with this here. It's basically telling you it's eBay, so you can check it out on eBay. And if you're interested in making a purchase of that item, me personally, I'm an iPhone man, so I like my iPhones. If you look over here to the right, popular stories, Walmart has a Cyber Monday sale too. It has deals on iPhone 8 and iPhone Plus. So just remember when you hit this site to check out over here as well. Okay, check out these over here. You might want to check out Walmart. You may get a better deal. I don't know. That's totally up to you. Let me bump out of here. And I told you the website. All right, I know that there. Yes, I did definitely do that. So let's bump out of here. And we are going to talk about have attitudes about online sales tax have changed. Young shoppers have stronger opinions. This story came out November 16, 2018. I know, folks, it's a little outdated, but it is still November. I'm sorry, I don't always get the alerts right away. I get them from different resources. The last time I just cleaned out I tried to clean up a lot of my emails. I had like 35,000 of them I had to look through, well, throughout the course of days. And I had to filter out certain ones and unsubscribe to certain companies because I was getting spam mail like crazy. A lot of that stuff was a lot of garbage mail, and out of that 35,000 a lot of it was garbage. To be honest, it was all spam mail and advertisements. So filtering out and getting to where I just want certain ones like this email, e-marketer retail was more of a problem. Anyway, let me see here. Hold on. Let's see here. I clicked the button actually too quick. Okay, so let's read a little into this here, folks. Okay, let me give you the URL. All right, the way they have it here. It's https://retail.emarketer.com. Okay, Like I said again, it was posted November 16, 2018. It goes on here. It goes on to say, in June 2018, Supreme Court ruled that the United States can impose a sales tax on e-commerce goods, even if the retailer has no physical presence in the state. The South Dakota versus Wayfair case reversed an online retail practice that had been accepted as a law since 1992. Okay. It says over the past few months, more than half of the states in the United States, in the U.S., have enacted on an online sales tax, or will do so in 2019. Local governments view the online sales tax as a boon. Brick and mortar retailers consider it a leveling the playing field, while online retailers, many of them already paid sales tax, predicted it would be a detrimental. Okay. Then it goes on to say over here, in an internet retailer survey conducted at the beginning of the year, 72% of the retailers did not want the law to change, and 69% of respondents said collecting online sales tax would have a negative effect on their businesses. I'll be honest with you, I think it's going to hurt the business somewhat. And they got a little graph of it, and I'm going to scroll down to it, but I'll tell you why. And I mean, and I'm not trying to be funny here, but a lot of people do shop online for those reasons. Okay, well, outside of the free shipping, if you're getting something where you don't have to pay tax on it, it can be detrimental to some point. If you're selling cheap items and the sales tax, and a person, let's say a buyer does go to your site, let's say you're selling something for $9.99, and the sales tax on is a buck, whatever, $1.50 or whatever it is. I don't have a calculator, computate it, but I'm just using an example. I'm just throwing it out there as a forsake. So something like that would be a buyer wouldn't mind. I mean, I myself would buy if I was buying something for cheap, $10 or whatever it is, and I had to pay, I don't know, $1 or plus change, whatever, for sales tax. That wouldn't bother me. But the only time it would bother me if I was buying something that was in hundreds of dollars, and now your sales tax, buying an item could cost you, let's say, an extra $10, $15, depending. Again, I'm just throwing those figures out there like that. I think you're getting the gist of what I'm talking about. It may, even though it may be detrimental on a low end, small scale sales, like people, like I said, selling something for $9.99. But I'm talking about if you're a person that sells items for $500 or $300, that may be a part of deterrent where people may say, well, you know what? If I'm going to pay sales tax over here, I could just go to my local store instead of buying it online and just pay the sales tax here. What do I got to? And then I got to pay for free shipping, or pay in some cases shipping. So you may have to pay not only sales tax, then you got to pay. Like for me, I don't offer free shipping. So if someone buys something for me, they're gonna have to pay the sales tax and the shipping. So that's what I'm trying to say. In some cases, a buyer, if they're gonna have to pay sales tax on an item, they might as well go to the local retailer, and you don't have to worry about shipping, right? You just buy it there, you pay your sales tax, boom, you're out the door. But anyway, let's scroll down here. I'm not going to read all into this too much, folks. I'm going to read this little thing here. It says over here, this little chart, whatever you want to call it here. It says, would U.S. internet users, right, change their shopping habits if all digital retailers began collecting sales tax, okay, collecting their state sales tax rate? Percentage of respondents by the age, right? It goes on by September, and this is for September 2018. Now, if you look at a percentage, yes, for all items between, and you look at the age group, 18 to 34, 16%, 35 to 44, 35 to 44, 13, 45 to 54, 9%, 55 to 65, 65 plus 9%. The total would be 11%. All right. It is what it is. Then you go over here, yes, for some items, okay? Same age brackets and so on and so forth. 36%, 35, 30, 32, 24. Total would be 32%. That would say, yes, it would affect them. 11% say it would over here for all items. This is 32 for some items. Then you look at the no's. Okay. Now, no is 43%, 49, 55, 55 over here. And then for 57 for 65 plus, older. And then the total would 51%. And then you got the people here with those same age brackets or groups here, that only affects 6%. But 51% would still, it wouldn't bother them. They would still shop. So if you look at the numbers right across here, the percentages, 11% for all items, some 32, none, no, it wouldn't bother them. So you get still 51% of the people that it wouldn't really bother them if they had to pay sales tax. And then again, you get the 6% that don't shop online, right? So, here's what, and then we read underneath this here, it says over here, note, numbers may not add up to 100% due to the rounding source, BDO. Holiday shopping 2018. Nothing beats a bargain, BDO consumer. Beats a survey conducted by ORC International. And this was done on November 8, 2018. It goes on to say here, millennials are more likely to shop online to avoid paying taxes. That's what I said before. 25% as well changed their shopping behavior for at least some of the products. 35% Gen X, 34% are baby boomers, and 28% also, right, also said they would change some of their shopping behavior, but to a lesser degree. Okay, these differences between internet users ages 37 and younger and older respondents could be due to the millennials having less disposable income, which is true. Of course, the living is going up. If you got college, if you got student loans and you're renting an apartment, whatever, you may have less disposable income to go out and buy stuff, and you're going to be watching all those nickels and dimes and so on and so forth. So it goes on to say, let's read that caption again one more time. These differences between the internet users ages 37 and younger and older respondents could be due to millennials having less disposable income, as well as being digitally native shoppers who grew up with the idea that sales tax didn't apply online. Okay, and then it goes on to say here is a little too soon to determine the potential financial repercussions of online sales tax. Hypothetically or not, there is a valid concern for retailers about the near future with fewer online buyers. So this could play a role. It could affect the online shopping as time goes on. Like I said again, look, I'll be honest with you. Speaking for myself, if I'm going to shop for something online and I'm going to pay the same, I'm in the state of New York, and I'm going to pay the same, the person, let's say, is selling me an item, right? And I'm in New York. I'm buying from in New York. I buy my ink from Easy Ink, on eBay. Now, he's in Brooklyn. He's about 35 minutes away from me, right? Now, if he's going to charge me, let's say 8.75%, I think that's what the New York State tax is right now where I am. I believe that's what it is. And I'm going to buy from him. He's in New York. He's in the city. I'm on the suburbs, and his may be a little more, a little less. I don't know. But if he's going to charge me the same amount of tax, right, plus shipping, I might as well go to my local retailer and buy it there. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is, though, here's the thing. I buy online toner. I buy toner for my laser printer, and I buy ink cartridge for my all-in-one printer. Now, here's the difference, though. Here's where there's a trade-off goes, though, folks. Now, that would only apply if somebody's selling the same price online. So, for example, let's say I'm buying the branded, OEM branded, I got 2 HP printers, toner, and let's say it's $50 or $60, the guy selling it or whatever. Let's say it's a little cheaper. I'm not gonna, and it's an online guy, and he's in New York, and he's going to charge me. I might as well just go to Staples and pay the price there and save again on the shipping. The only time this would be very beneficial to me, even if they did charge sales tax, if I bought a non-branded OEM item. For example, if I'm buying online, for all-in-one printer, and let's say a store like Staples is selling it for $50, $60 for the 4-pack, whatever, then I would go to Easy Ink and get a non-branded one. Let's say he's selling it for $15 or $20, whatever it is. Then if I had to pay sales tax, in that respect, I would come out ahead of the game, if you get my drift, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? There are variables with that there as far as I'm concerned, the way I'm looking at it. All right, that's the way I see it. I know if it sounds a little confusing, but I think you get the idea of what I'm talking about. But I do believe when this gets fully effective and other states start jumping into the picture here, which they no doubt will, I think it's going to hurt online sales business. I really do. That's my personal take, though, folks. That's my personal take. I think you will see not an uptick in sales, but I think you will see a down in sales. My personal take on it. Okay, because some people, let's face the facts, when they go to eBay, they go there with the intentions of saving on tax. Now, for some people, like I said again, depending what you're selling, how much the item's selling for, maybe it may be a deterrent to some people. Like I said, if I'm buying something for $9.99 off an online seller and they're charging me a dollar, whatever, $1.25, $1.30, whatever it may be, I don't care about that. That's a small amount. But the people who are selling high-ticketed items, you're going to feel it, and you're going to, you may just get deterred and say, I'm not going to buy online because I'm going to pay. I'm paying, look at all the money I'm paying in sales tax. It's bad enough. From what I was told, the United States Postal Service is going to ante up their postage. I think it's going to go, was it 50 cents now? It's going to go to 55, I think, in 2019. So it's bad enough postage is going up, and let alone people like to, quote unquote, get free shipping, which we all know it is padded in the price. There's no doubt about it. Okay, I mean, that's think about it, folks. If we had everything like that there, where everybody was saying, oh, it's free this, free that, these companies would be making money. All right, so we got to be realistic with that. But again, when you do talk about certain things of that, people do complain when they have to pay for shipping. I've had it myself, where people were buying certain things, make best offer, say, could you offer free shipping? I said, I can't. I simply can't, because, I don't get the items cheap. And for me to, offer free shipping and then, let alone take a best offer, I'll be coming out losing. As a matter of fact, sales are so slow right now, if they're flatlined, just to give you guys an update who do follow me. But anyway, check out this store if you want to read more into it, and let me know what you think. Drop a comment below if you think it's going to, I just want to get your take on it, what you think. I personally think, my personal opinion on this here is, I think it's going to hurt online sales. It's my personal take on it. Check it out, folks. Let me give the URL again. It's https://retail.emarketer.com. Okay? Or again, if you can't find it like that for whatever reason, just type in having attitudes about online sales tax change, whatever, and see what it's all about. Okay? All right, I don't want to expand too much on that there. We're coming to a close anyway, folks, but there's two things here I want to talk about. You're going to see two stories here that deal with the Amazon about the security breach, and one is from this one here, the Retail Dive, and the other one is going to be from e-commerce bytes. So we're going to get to that in 1 second. I want to show you how the story's tripped up a little here. This one here says, again, this is from the URL is www.retaildive.com. The story goes on to say, Amazon stays quiet on security breach. Okay, this story came out November 26th, which is today, and it goes on to say, Amazon reportedly alerted some of its customers to a security breach impacting the email address and names, TechCrunch and other news outlets reported last week. Amazon declined further to Retail Dive, but told TechCrunch, we have fixed the issues and informed customers who may have been impacted. The e-commerce giant has not revealed the extent of the breach or any details according to the report. Okay, and you can read the rest of this here, folks. I'm not going to expand too much on the topic. You can see it's a little more here. I know I could probably finish it off, but I don't want this retail news to be 2 hours long. I try to keep it going. Okay, you know the URL. If you want to check that story out, please do. All right, next one over here. Now, I am not doing a segue for them. I'm not this company here. I just thought I'd share it with you guys. The way they got this set up here, you would think it has something to do with Amazon. No, I think this is a Chinese company. You could say it's called banggood.com. The reason why I put it up there is if you guys want to try to save money, you don't want to shop on eBay or Amazon, you may want to try this here. I have no affiliate links with this here. I am not getting paid for this here. I'm throwing it out there as I always do with the retailer news. I should say reseller news. To give you guys a little update of what's going on out there. You may have not be familiar with this here. Maybe you did, you are, or you're not. But for those who are new, you want to try something different, to shop. Here's a place to try it out. Let me give you the URL. It's https://deals.banggood.com, or just go to just type in banggood.com or whatever, and you'll get that URL. Here you can see here what their prices are for certain things here. This was the LT, what is it, LETV, LE Pro, whatever. I don't know if this is, well, let me see here. I'm looking at over here. I don't know. Well, whatever it is here, it's a all-rear camera. This one here is for $99. Never heard of it. I'm not too familiar with it. It looks like it's a nice camera. I mean, a cell phone, whatever, I believe. Yeah, I would think that there. And you can check it out again. Like I said again, this one here is a digital 3.6 HP LCD microscope for $99. They seem like they got pretty good deals. Okay. I don't know. I guess you got to email them if you want to say email only, whatever. You could check it out. I don't know if people could sell on this here too. I'm not really sure about that there. I don't know if you could sell on Banggood. I don't know. But these are some of the things. I'm just sharing this information with you guys out there. You know, if you want to check it out, you got the URL. Give it a shot. Again, you don't have nothing to lose. You know, you might find something that may, you may like over here. If you're going to ask me to ever buy anything from it, no, I have not. I have not bought anything from Banggood.com, but I just thought I'd share with you guys. Okay, so this is what they got to offer over there. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff there. I guess these are all their sale price things here, right? If you click out here, these are their deals. But if you click on here, the logo, it'll bring you to their window. Let's see here, if I'm not mistaken, and you get an idea here. It says, "Hi, new user, $100 coupon package." We'll get it now, and you can see what they got here. You know, check it out for yourself. It seems pretty good. You know what I'm really interested in? I'm going to do a video on it, I think, after the CN too. I'm very interested in drones. Okay, I want to do a video on it about drones and do a little more on it. I'm really, looking into getting one. I'm not going to spend this kind of money either. So I'm going to go over that there and show you about why I have an interest in it, why I want to get one, and how I came about this particular brand drone. I think you guys want to check it out if you get a chance to watch the video. I'm going to try to do it after this one, if possible. So we'll see where it goes. But again, you can check it out again. It's Banggood. Here it is right here. I'll just give you this one here. It's www.banggood.com. Okay, guys? All right, let me bump out of here. Here's another one. This is the one I was talking about. Amazon appears to notify customers of data breach. This is from ecommercebytes.com. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. And this story came out November 21st, 2018. It goes on to say, update 1121. Amazon provided us with the following statement. We have fixed the issues and informed customers who have been impacted. Know that the Amazon system was not hacked. Its website inadvertently disclosed email addresses and names due to a technical error that has since been fixed. Okay. Some Amazon customers say they received an email from the company about a breach of data, according to the multiple news outlets today. UK tech publication, The Register, said that readers were forwarded emails from Amazon UK informing them that it had been inadvertently disclosed their name and email addresses due to a technical error. And then it goes on and on to read here. If you want to read the rest of this story, folks, the website, again, I will repeat it one more time. It is www.ecommercebytes.com, and you can check it out. The next two are going to be from e-commerce bytes, so I'm not going to repeat it again. So here we go with this. The next one coming up, folks, is, my computer's slow, sorry about that. This one came out November 22nd, 2018. eBay willing to let sellers downgrade stores. It goes on to say, someone wrote into Ina. Ina Steiner is the person who founded and is the owner of the e-commerce bytes. Dear Ina, just an interesting exchange I had with an eBay California customer service agent today, and I wanted to share it with you. I called with concerns that the sales are not happening. Ain't that true? It's now November 15th, and my sales are still 48% down from last year at this point in the month. During the conversation, he gave me the usual noise that my account is top rated, whoopee, mine is too, and that my listings look great, and that I'm using all the tools, and on and on. Then the bomb dropped. He told me that they are reviewing some of their top rated sellers' stores accounts that are experiencing these drops in sales, and would like to tell us that they are in fact are willing to work with sellers by offering a chance to downgrade store subscriptions and waive early termination fee. I found that very alarming. I believe the reason this was told to me because I spoke to him in length on how they would recently double down on advertising all our listing pages. For example, all buying options, frequently bought together, our pick, shop all buying options. People have viewed all their views, all the listings for their products. You may also like, and it goes on to say over here, and all of this is on a pair of my socks, which means they drive buyers crazy and they drive a client to another listing and will never come back to my listing because they won't figure out how I am sure this is how I'm losing most sales these days. It is now the holiday buying season, and I am afraid this will be the end of the line for eBay. If a miracle doesn't materialize immediately, good luck, everyone. If you scroll down, I always like to read the comments. I find the comments really informative, and I like to hear what other people have to say. It goes on to say, this particular comment here says, so if eBay is driving the buyers to other items and are those sellers experiencing an increase in sales? Do you really think that buyers don't know how to go back and see your item? Anyone can click the back button and do a history search of the browser they're using, or could do the same search as they did in the first place. Sales seem to be down for almost everyone, which means eBay is failing at bringing in the eyeballs they used to. My guess is more and more people are going back to brick and mortar stores. Now you might say, well, that's just one comment from one particular seller or whatever. You got to read the rest of these here. Here's another one, okay, folks. It says, it says over here, I think they are going to Amazon personally. Easier to find what they want and get it over and done with. I know I rarely buy anything on eBay anymore, other than free quarterly shipping supplies, and others I buy everything else on Amazon. I used to spend over $1,000 a month on eBay until they started playing with the search engine and showing me that they wanted to buy instead of what I was looking for. Finally, I got tired of it, and I changed, just as I am slowly but surely doing my listings, doing what my listings and sales. eBay is down. It's going to be eBay is down to being about 40% of my sales, and now it's dropping. Okay, it just goes on and on. You know, you got to read these. These are all, I love reading these here, and I could read these, you know, for quite some time because I like to see what the other sellers are talking about, what they're experiencing. People may say, well, what's the big deal? You know, you're reading all these comments from other people, because they bring things to my attention that I'm not aware of. You know, unless you research things, you're not going to know about what's going on, you know what I'm saying, or hearing it from somebody else. You might just think, oh, everything is good, this, that, and the other thing. Or in some cases, if you're new to eBay selling, you might have opened up a store or, you know, started selling on there, and you might say, geez, how come my sales ain't going on? You got to read these sites, folks. You got to go to them, okay? The other ones I want to share with you, we're going to get at this in a second. I'm going to leave this one open here, this window here, but I want to check this one out really quick, and then I want to show you two sites that I highly recommend you check out just to keep you in the loop. This story is, again, you know where it came from, the website. This one came November 2018, Spotting Problems on eBay Product Catalog. Okay. It says, again, they were writing to Ian. Dear Ian, I want to share an example of a weakness of artificial intelligence developing the eBay Products Catalog. Cell phones with bad ESN are not permitted on the site using eBay policy. On the site under eBay policy. Yet, here's an actual item in the product catalog showing a title of a bad ESN. Chris, it goes on to say here, we're including below an image Chris sent us that shows a screenshot he took off the eBay product catalog. Right? It shows an entry for a cell phone with the title Samsung Galaxy S8 64GB Midnight Black Sprint Bad ESN. Note that the term bad ESN is not a product attribute. We notice, however, that at least one active listing on eBay shows the phone listed with the contract attribute as bad ESN. Now, again, I'm not going to speculate or spend too much time expand on this here about what I think or why, whatever, so on and so forth. Again, you're going to read the comments, what people say, what they're expressing themselves in regards to this here. This particular one says AA is not the only weak, it's plain stupid. With that said, stolen property cannot be listed on eBay, but I like to see the policy that all bad ESN phones cannot be sold. I sold them for over 10 years without a problem. Currently, there is 2,532 bad ESN titles on eBay. So if you are a person selling on eBay, you might want, this might be an area of concern you might want to look into, okay? So just be careful, be cautious when you're doing stuff like that. If you're in doubt, contact eBay. I think I've given a number many times before on it. If you need to contact them, I have it over here. Let me make sure I got it right here. I want to give you the right one. I'm just trying to get the information right here. In case you guys want to contact eBay, I got the number right here for you guys, and it's the eBay customer service number, and it is 1-866-540-3229, and that's eBay's customer service number, and you can contact them. So one more time, it's 1-866-540-3229. If this is an area of concern that you are involved with selling, phones and stuff like that, and that may be something that you might want to look into prior to selling that particular item. Now, I'm going to click out of here. I'm going to open another window here. Now, I'm going to go into this here really quick here. There's this site I want to share with people, and I think you might want to check into it yourself. I pretty much check it on a daily basis, folks, and for the simple reason is, the reason why I do check it is because, now I can't get to it now, where it's going on here. Down detector, what happened here? Let me try it over here, maybe it's some over here. Down detector, there we go. Okay, thank God for IntelliSense, right? Okay, so what I like about this here, when you come to this site, folks, and this is for the new subscribers, for people who are selling on eBay or want to know, get a little more information about certain companies if they're experiencing website issues, log-on issues, and checkout issues. You might want to come here and check it out. Type in the URL is https://downdetector.com. Okay, when you come to this site, you're going to see a whole array of other companies. You can see here, right? I'm not going to scroll down to all of them, but I'm going to scroll down to the one that we want to check out, which is eBay. But you can see you got YouTube, Amazon, Google, so on and so forth. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here when you come to this website. And if you're new, you might want to check into it. Also, it covers a lot of companies, folks. I mean, a lot. But anyway, so when you see this here, the eBay logo, click it on, okay? And what I like about Down Detector, it gives you pretty much an update. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people will look at this here. When you come here now, when you come here the first time, if you're a first-time viewer of this website, you're going to see on the right side the result issues. You're going to see August, September, October. Don't let that deter you and say this is old news. And the reason I'm telling you it's not, don't let that deter you, is because these are active hyperlinks. You can read the resolved issues they had back in October, September, and August. The most reported ones, and this will change on a daily basis, probably even an hourly basis if you refresh the screen. Now, again, here's the eBay. This is for eBay we're talking right here. Website issues, 65%. Checkout issues, 21%. Login issues, 12%. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here and you're going to read the comments. This is all updated stuff, believe it or not. I know it does go back. There's 4,775 comments. So, I mean, you could read a lot of this. You could be all day, all night reading them. This was posted 44 minutes ago. It just changed, okay? Now, this is what they're experiencing. Can't edit content description box for international shipping label glitch bay. Okay. Kaspersky virus, this is another one. Software says eBay is unsafe. Can't even open the page. All right, now that's probably a software issue within Kaspersky. I don't know if you know that's a virus protection software. Okay, so that might be a setting the person may have in there. I don't think it's, why would it decipher that eBay is unsafe is beyond me. It could be a software glitch with that. Here's a person, fire Wenig now. A lot of people blame Devin Wenig, the CEO of eBay, as to why the company is failing. They feel it's failing a lot of people. This person here writes, I haven't gotten an eBay sale confirmed message all day today. I'm getting a PayPal payment confirmation, but not the confirmation from eBay. Not even hours later, just not getting them at all. Okay, you can read the rest of this stuff here. Okay, this person wrote eBay announcement: Christmas is canceled due to repairs to our upgrades, new features, and top-notch platform. Sorry for the inconvenience this may cause. We will update you when Christmas sales are available. Undetermined at the moment. As always, thank you for your eBay selling on eBay. This person's trying to probably be a little funny here. I don't think this is a real eBay announcement. This is somebody, you could post stuff up here. Okay, I don't think this is a real eBay announcement. But these are some issues that people such as you and I, if you are a seller on eBay, that you may want to post on here and express yourself. It says it over here. eBay comments, tips, frustrations, share them with other sites visitors. But you got to sign up with it if you're going to leave a message, okay? Because you can see over here. The other one I always like to check out every now and then, not every now and then, actually, is eBay Community. And you can see I check it out here. It's always logged in my system here. I just click it on. And a lot of people may not like this here. I know there's people that may say, well, you can't always, look at what these people are saying, but I like to come to these sites here for the simple reason is these are people. Now, this is on the eBay community chat board, okay? As you can see right here, this is not me. This is not somebody else making up. This is the eBay community, okay? This is theirs. Now, you see here, the reason why I got that little bell with the #1 notification is because people, I had responded to something, this particular issue once before, and I opted in that every time I get notifications, an update, I will get a notified email, all right, or message. So when you click this on, apparently it's been updated, no doubt. It's going to bring you to this window. Okay. Now I didn't read this since the 24th, so it is considered new, but it is old. Well, all right, it's a couple days old. But let's read what they have to say. All right. I like to keep aware of these things and keep abreast of what's going on. This one again was from November 24, 2018. It says over here. Right, this is what the person posted, not me. This is not my post. Okay. It says if you want the best result, try and exhaust everything else first. Write to San Jose Complaints Department and tell them that you're about to go to the Better Business Bureau, which eBay has their own office there anyway. Tell what you are going through and be patient, maybe a couple of weeks first. All right. Now, again, and then it says on here, keep moving on. Look, we could complain all we want about eBay. Okay. Now, a lot of people do complain. Okay, on this site here, you will see there are other ones that are posted for 11/24 as well. I'm not going to read all of them. Okay, if you want, you can check it out yourself. You can go there and read it yourself. I don't want to expand too much on this here. I don't want to be seen like the chronic complainer. But for those people who are experiencing, issues with eBay sales and so on and so forth, slow sales, no sales, whatever. You could go to the eBay community and you could read what some other people are talking about. You could also share a post, okay? All right? And you could also reply to these as well, okay? I am not going to expand or feed too much into this here. Like I said, I don't know by people going to the Better Business Bureau what that's going to do. Let me log out of not log out, but I just want to bump out of the screen here, folks. Take my glasses off. I'm getting tongue-tied here talking here. I really don't know what going to the Better Business Bureau is going to do because first off, this is all, it all deals with the trends, the marketing trends. You got to understand some people, all of us too. And I'm not sounding like I'm contradicting myself, but when it comes to expressing myself with eBay, with the no sales, low sales, and so on and so forth, there's a lot of competition out there, folks. Okay, plain and simple, there's a lot of competition out there. And whatever you're selling, there may be hundreds of other people selling the same item. And I had this discussion with my brother once before. He was telling me one time. He goes, "You ever notice?" We talk about, because he's an eBay seller too. He'll say, "You ever notice that I'm selling? I might be selling, let's say a laptop, an HP laptop, or an Apple iPad, let's say, okay, and he'll go on there, he'll click it on. I'm using an example, and you may see 10, 15 people selling the same exact thing. They may be higher in priced. Their item may be not as good condition as maybe the one you're selling. And like we had this discussion before, and he'll say, and they're charging shipping, and I'm selling the same exact thing, better condition, cheaper price. I'm offering free shipping, and the person that has that particular item is not in the greatest shape. They're charging shipping, and they got the sale, and I didn't. Don't figure, right? I mean, who don't figure? But that's I don't know why. And if you ask me, well, why is that? I don't know. I couldn't give you a definitive answer on that. I don't know. But I know one thing. I know that there are people out there that if they do come up higher in search, it all depends on if you're, like, for example, in order to be a top-rated seller. All right, now this is what I heard. I don't know how true it is. If you're a top-rated seller, supposedly you come higher up in the search ranking. I don't know how true that is. This is by other people. Now, I'm going by what other people are stating here on these different blog sites. Now, a lot of people may say, well, you can't always believe those blog sites because some of those people might not know what they're talking about. But you never know. I mean, look, I don't like to always question people's integrity and their the way they think. If a person, comes across this information and they pop it up there on a blog site, and if it's valid information, it's informative, and it has some validity to it, I tend to believe it. Now, for example, in order for me to maintain top-rated seller, I have to follow some of the criteria that eBay offers, in order to get that, which is, in order for me to become a top-rated seller, I have to offer the 30-day free returns and accept the items. Give the buyer, if the buyer wants it, they get full refund. I have to abide by some of that stuff there. This is what I was told. Now, this is what I was told from an eBay customer teammate, as they like to be referred to. So I questioned that one time. I said, so wait a minute. If I do away with the free 30-day listings, and I change little things here and there around, am I going to lose that top rate? Yes, they said you would. Okay. Now, I don't offer free shipping, but I offer free returns. I can't offer free shipping for the simple reason is, as I stated many times before to those who follow me, that I don't get these items cheap. Okay. I'm not a yard and a yard sale, shopper, or garage sale, whatever, yard sales, garage sales. I don't shop at those places. I go to thrift stores. Now, some people may say, well, maybe you better start trading, checking out your game there, trading up on your game there, so to speak, and start doing things like that because you get better deals at them. That's true. It's no doubt. But I will say this. I will share this with you guys. They're talking about yard sales and garage sales, whatever, where people say, oh, you can get better deals. Let me explain something to you folks. I was following an eBay seller that had a YouTube channel. And again, I don't mention names. I don't, because I'm not saying anything bad where I can't give you the person's name. I just don't. It's not that because I'm worried about promoting their YouTube channel. It's just that maybe some people might not might like that. Anyway, I was following the seller, and he was talking about how he was going one day yard sales. He's going shopping for yard sales. He wanted to see if he could get some good deals. So he goes to this here, and he's talking about it, and I'm very intensely listening to what he has to say. And he went to this person's house, a yard sale, and I don't know what item he picked up. I forget what it was. It might have been an electronic thing, gizmo, whatever. Takes it to the lady. He goes, excuse me, can I get a price on this here? What are you selling this for? She goes, well, whatever. I think he said either get a price or whatever. He gives it to the lady. Long story short, she goes inside. He waited for, I think, about a minute or two or whatever, a couple minutes. She comes back out, and she tells him, oh, by the way, this is selling on eBay for whatever X amount of money. He says, all right, thank you, and he walked away. So here's the problem, folks. This is the problem. Well, people say, well, you go to yard sales, you can get. No, you can. In some cases, you can. And I'm not saying everybody at yard sales does this, but they're catching on. Okay, just like thrift stores. Now, me and my brother, we went, we go thrifting a lot. Well, I used to go thrifting a lot. He has kind of like hold back on it, and I've been holding back big time. We would go to the thrift stores, and we'd be picking an item up. And I'd say to my brother, hey, can you check this out on your phone and see? Or he'll ask me, and we'll look it up. Let's say it's some kind of electronic. Let's say it's a Sony digital camera, whatever they got, because they sell electronics too there at these thrift stores. And we love Sony products. We both do. Okay, so he'll pick it up, nice camera. Let's say whatever, it's a digital one or whatever. I don't know if it's a DSLR or whatever. And we'll look it up, and what the thrift store is selling it for is what it's being sold for on eBay. So I was told by other shoppers that go there, other resellers, because I made quite a few friends there. Because it's like a convention over there. You're meeting your friends there. We're all there for the same thing, but buying different things up. So anyway, we got talking one day with the other affiliates that I talk with, my friends over there, resellers, and I said, this one guy, I said, they're selling items here that are being sold. What they're selling it over here at the thrift store for is what it's being sold for on eBay. He goes, you didn't know that? I go, no, what? He goes, they have people in the back there when they get the stuff that gets donated. He goes, they're going on the internet, they're going on eBay or different sites, and they're checking out what they're selling these things for. I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, that's what they're actually. He goes, yeah. He goes, that's what they're doing. I said, how are you supposed to make a profit here? You're supposed to make a living. He goes, well, that's just it. He goes, unless you come on a half-day sales with the have 50% off, that's the only way. And let me tell you something, though, folks. Let me tell you about the half-day sales too, which I have to share. And I personally think that this is the way it works. If they're selling, I think right before the sale comes out, people say you're totally wrong. Maybe, but here's what I figure: if they're selling something, I'm going to use that Sony camera again. Any camera, okay? If they're selling that item for, let's say, their target price is $20, right? That's their price. That's what they're looking to get. They will bump it up to 40, right? This is how I'm looking at it. You probably say, I think you're wrong about that. Could be. They bump it up to 40. You go there on a half off day sale. You're saying, wow, Sony camera, $40. I'm gonna get it for 20 today. That's what the thrift stores were looking for originally to get. And I agree with me and my brother. We came to this assumption. It's like you might say, well, you're both wrong. I don't know about that, because like I said again, if you go do a comparison yourself, go to your local thrift stores. Now I could be wrong, but go to your local thrift stores, pick up an item. And I know you're interested, be it electronics, print, or whatever it is. Look it up on eBay. First, look at the price of what they're charging in the thrift store. And I'm not talking about going half day. I'm talking about going an off day where there's no 25% off or 50% off. I'm talking about a regular off day where they got no sales on or no off prices. Look at that item and then go and make sure you got the right model number, the whole, whatever it is, and go on eBay and you'll see what other people are selling it for. Now, granted, you're going to probably see people selling it for maybe $10 cheaper, $15 cheaper. I'm talking about and then also, if you want to get a little word of advice, check out the sold listings on those particular items if those things it's sold, and for what price. Okay, but I'm serious, folks. Check it out. Okay, a lot of people may bake the difference. Say, I think you're wrong about. Well, I heard it from many people that go to the stores, and I heard through the grapevine, so to speak. They know the manager of the store, and that's what they're doing. Okay, that's what I was told. They check it out, and this I heard it from other people. I didn't hear it from the manager, but the manager might have passed it on to them, and they in turn, we got talking. That's how I found out about it. But this is the way I understand it to be. So take it for face value, what it's worth. That's totally up to you guys. But all I know is when it comes to those things there, this is what I've been hearing from other sellers, especially the ones there. Especially the ones the ones that were doing the YouTube channel where they had their own channel, of course, and they were talking about that there. I got a kick out of it because that's not the first time I heard about the yard sale thing. Okay, about people going into the house or they're checking out before they do the yard sale. They're looking them up there. Oh, this is what it's selling on eBay. This is what we'll sell it for. Okay, so I could be wrong, but this is what I'm hearing. When I hear it from other people, I don't shop at yard sales. I don't. I like to go to thrift stores because everything's in one place. I don't drive around burning gas, going here, there, and everywhere. I like to stay in one place. I got to deal with two particular thrift stores, which are owned by the same owners, and I go there on some. Well, not anymore. I haven't gone in a long time. When they have 50% off, I will go. That's when I will go there. And let me tell you, 50% off, those places are mobbed. I mean, people are coming out with shopping carts full of clothing, toys, you name it. You got to get there as soon as it opens up to get any deals. But believe me, folks, this is what I was told, and I heard it from other people, not just people on YouTube, but other people. Check it out for yourself. But anyway, folks, I'm going to close this video out. I hope you got a takeaway from it. I hope you like what I put out there, folks. If you did, please like, comment, and share. Subscribe to my channel, and mostly important, if you want to be updated on when I put out new content, you got to hit that bell icon notification, little bell there, and you will be updated when I put out new videos. So I hope it helps. I hope the information I put out there gives you a little insight as far as like what's going on in the e-commerce world. The reseller news is not in any way to hurt or make any derogative statements about any particular companies. I just put out the news out there for you guys to hopefully get a takeaway from it, and I hope you can. And if you do, you want to drop a comment below and say, "Hey, Rich, thanks for what you do. I appreciate it." I have gotten comments before. If you look at some of my videos, I can't look at all of them. This is going to be the 716th video, whatever. I don't look at all of them, but there are people out there that have commented on some of my videos that they like, some demo videos, intro videos, some sneak peek videos. I haven't done those in a while because for the simple reason is I haven't been going to the thrift stores. I'm trying to sell what I have, which is very hard to get rid of the things I have. But I'm hanging in there, and I'm going to do what I got to do. And just keep learning, keep moving on, and do your best you can. Do a lot of research on there. That's all I can tell you. Just do a lot of research, and hopefully, if you're going to get involved with retail arbitrage, it's a little gray area over there. You might want to check it out first. For example, let's say you were at Walmart one day and you seen, I know you probably say what I'm about to say is kind of a little off key, but let's say you were looking at, I don't know, a DVD player, and you seen it at Walmart and they're selling it at a discounted price. I don't know the brand. Let's just, a brand. Let's say it's a Sony or Samsung or Panasonic, whatever, and you see it being sold with their discount. I'm talking about a day like today. And let's say they're selling it. The thing was originally $50, and now they're selling it for, I don't know, 50% off. Let's say 60, they're selling for 30. And you got a good mental note there, or maybe you could even key it into your phone, or check it right there. Check it on eBay before you buy it, because you might be getting stuck with something. You know what I'm saying? You might say, well, hey, it was going for 60, I got it for 30. Maybe I could sell it for eBay for get a little more money. Check it out. That's what I'm saying. Do your research, folks. Don't be too eager to jump into things right away. Retail arbitrage, I tried that in the past. It didn't really do much for me because there was so much competition out there, folks. Everybody's doing the same thing. That's the problem. Everybody's got the same exact idea, like whatever you're conjuring up in your mind, whatever you're thinking, everybody else has the same idea, folks. They're all doing the same thing. That's the problem. Just like with this YouTube channel, I do the reseller news because it's got to be new, fresh content. Okay, I want this channel to grow. I want it to grow. I would like it to grow quick. Like I said, I'm trying to get it to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm having a little hard time getting there. I'm lucky I got what I have, and believe me, for the subscribers who have subscribed, the new and the present ones that are sticking with me, I do appreciate it. Believe me, with all gratefulness, I really am grateful that people will come and check out my videos and spend the time with me and hear me out what I have to say. I do put out good content. At least I think so anyway, and it's got to be new stuff. That's why with the reseller news, I talked about it in one of the other videos. I was following one seller or a YouTube creator that reposts an old stuff like that there. I'm not going to do it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I want this to be fresh news. I mean, it's got to be fresh content. Like after this, I want to do a video. I like to, depending on how long this is going to take to upload and edited. I want to do one about drones. About one drone, in particular drone I'm interested in, but I want to talk a little about how I got into it. I want to talk about why I like it, and go on and so forth, and what my future plans to be with that. And very inexpensive too. But the thing is, the reason why I want it, and I'm going to talk a little about it, as to why I want to get involved with the drone. I always wanted one. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars. For people who know me, I am considered the frugal entrepreneur. I try to do things like on a shoestring level, so to speak. I want to do it, low key and as affordable as possible. Just like with the stuff I use, my equipment I use here. I don't have a fancy mic. What do they call those mics there? The Yeti. It was about $100 and something. You ever price those on eBay? Go price a Yeti microphone. The nice ones there. It's like a little. It looks well made. I've seen them in the stores. They want $100 and something for them. Now some people say, yeah, you go to eBay, you can get it for $69. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm using, believe it or not, what I'm talking to you right now on, folks, it's a LabTech mic, okay? I'll show you right here. This is it. This is what I'm using. This is it. This is where I do my broadcast. It's a USB connector, okay? That's it. This is what I'm using, okay? This is what I'm talking to you right now with. You know how much I paid for this at a thrift store? I got it at a thrift store. This is used, pre-owned. I got it at I paid I think it was only $3 for it. It was $2.99. $2.99. It works. You could hear me talking. Some people will sit there and beg the difference, say, "Oh, you're gonna do a YouTube channel. You're gonna be a creator. You got to get a real expensive thing. You got to buy this that." Not me. As long as you could hear me talking, I'm not talking like I'm from another planet. It's not coming out garbled or staticky. You hear me pretty clear. Somewhat clear. I don't know. Maybe a Yeti mic may make my voice even clearer. The clarity. There's no doubt about it. The Yeti's 10 times better than this. There's no doubt about it. But why am I going to spend $100? Because I see one last time I seen one. Unless, like I said, you buy on eBay. The one I went to at the Micro Center over here, it's an electronic company that sells computer stuff and everything. They had it for I think over $100. Right? I'm not going to spend that kind of money on things that I could do the same thing and get the message across. Okay. That's how I look at it. And as far as my webcam, what I'm talking to you, what I'm doing a video right now on, it's an HP webcam. I paid that. That was a little costly back then. I think I paid under $100 for that. It was like almost $90 something, whatever it was. It was under $100. I know that. It was close to $100. It works good. You got some features. We got little bells and whistles where it's got noise cancellation and stuff on there. It's a pretty good one. I'm an HP man. I do like HP products. That's what I have right now. My HP laptops, not laptop. I got my HP computer. I got my HP printers. I'm an HP guy. I like HP products. Okay, but what the saying goes: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it works, you're getting the same use out of it. Why not? Now if you are planning to get involved with getting into starting your own YouTube channel, you can go to eBay and type in microphones. And you can get nice ones there, ones that look semi-professional. They got the that foam thing there. What I'm talking about? It's a round thing, so when you're talking, like you don't blow air into the mic. They got things like that where they have the actual retractable arms, so you can keep the mic in front. You ever see that there when people are talking? They got the mics in front of them, like a newscaster or radio guy. You can get it that way. The Yeti's nice because for the simple, what's nice about the Yeti, it's too expensive for me right now. You keep it on your desk, like this one here is on my desk right now, and I don't need, like I said again, I don't need that. I don't need a mic that hangs in front of my face like that when I'm talking to you guys. I'd rather do it this way here. It's clean, it's small, it's light, it's portable. You can put it away. I just slide it on my desk over here, and that's it. I don't need to get a heavy thing but it is good though. I mean, I've heard people that had a lot of reviews on them. Some people like those Yeti mics, but and again, and as far as like a webcam, you can get yourself a nice. You don't want to buy an HP webcam like I have. You can get yourself a nice what do you call it there? Logitech. Logitech puts out nice webcams too. and then some of them can be pretty pricey as well. But I picked the HB because, like I said, I like their product. But anyway, folks, that's another video for another time. About talking about the equipment I use and stuff like that. One day I will do a little thing like that, show you what I have. Nothing spectacular, but just show you the things I use to create my videos and stuff. And my backdrops, as you know, for those who follow me, I do like to use different backdrops for different parts of the seasons. Like I said, if it's Christmas, I will throw a Christmas backdrop there, Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever. I will put different backdrops. I love backdrops. I think it kind of gives a little more to the video itself, rather just watching a person there sitting there like this. Well, you can't see it because I have a white backdrop behind me, and then what I do is I pick out that particular backdrop, what I want to use, but it be it news or something totally different, and I embed it in my videos, and that's why I come up with all those nice backgrounds. I love doing it. I love making videos. I really do. I enjoy it. It's one of the greatest things that a person could do, especially if you love it. It's your passion, and I'm really hoping, folks, that I could get at least 1,000 subscribers. I said it once before. I know I may or may not. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully my channel will be monetized by YouTube if it gets approved, and then I would like to do a Patreon account. I don't know how exactly it works. I don't know if people that are subscribers, if they pay into a Patreon. If I could monetize this channel where it could, I could generate an income from it, that would be good. This way, it help me make better videos. It gives me more of an incentive, so, and it also supports the time and efforts I put in here. I do put a lot of time in these videos, folks. I do. I really, doing the research on this stuff here, I get so many different video, we call alerts, Google alerts from different companies. I mean, geez, I could do a video on YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, talking about, what things they're going on. I mean, I could really broaden this news, reseller news up, but that's not the topics I want to get involved with right now. I basically want to stick with the e-commerce. But like I said again, for those who do subscribe and watch my videos, or subscribe to this channel, this channel is going to be updated with different things, and I may talk about things off the fly. It might not be reseller news related, so I hope people don't unsubscribe and say, oh well, he's going to talk now. Next video he says he wants to talk about drones. I'm not gonna subscribe. So I don't want. That's totally up to you, but you may be letting good things slide by you. Okay, and I do. Going forward, I said this before in my other videos, and I do totally apologize, folks. I really want to shorten up the segment here. I really do. I don't want to make promises, but I would like to shorten up the news segment here when it comes to doing reselling news. All right. So anyway, let me get started with the get this thing done. I just want to say my name is Rich Pasini. You're watching the Reseller News. Today is November 26, 2018. Happy shopping out there. I hope for those who are resellers on eBay, Amazon, or wherever, I hope you and I and all of us, we all make sales today, going forward. The only thing I will say, folks, in regards to this, and this is just my personal take on it, I think, and this is again my mindset thinking here, if you're a person that sells a lot of pre-owned stuff, I would think in some cases that may not appeal to particular buyers right now, especially near the holidays, because some people, and I'm not saying it in a bad way or a derogative way, anyway, to be mean in any way, they may not want to buy. For me, I'll use my own thing. I sell a lot of pre-owned stuff. I can't see people wanting to buy something pre-owned to give to a loved one. So they may go, people may make sales on eBay, but the ones that are selling brand new items, you know what I'm saying? That may be a thing. I could be wrong, but that's how I'm looking at it right now, So I think that's why, another reason why my sales, and I'm speaking for myself, could be on a slow side, or no sales, right now, no sales, is because I sell a lot of pre-owned stuff. And I think at this time of the year, if people are going to buy, I don't think they're going to be looking so much for pre-owned per se. Could be wrong, but I think most likely going forward they're going to want to buy new stuff to give to their loved ones. You know, we'll see what happens when that tax thing comes fully effect. Now it is fully effective, not fully effective, but it is in effect with certain states. I don't know if it's 3 states, 3 or 4 states that already are involved with it right now. So I'm not sure if Pennsylvania is one. I forget the other 2 or 3 states. But if you do make sales there, you collect the sales tax, they're going to want you to remit that sales tax to that tax jurisdiction in that state, as far as I know. But you got to read up on it there. I did videos about that in the past too, about online sales tax. You can check it out for yourself. If there are updates with that, I will keep you abreast of it, and I'll let you know what the changes are once I get the information. But I want to make sure that it's valid information. I don't want to put stuff out there and say, hey, wait, remember one thing. When I do reseller news, I read off of websites. Okay, that's why I tell you the URL and the website where I'm getting information from, because I don't want people to think I just come up here and can draw up these things in my head just to make videos. That's not what this YouTube channel is all about. Okay, when it comes to reseller news, that is. Now, if I'm talking about my own do-it-yourself or how-tos, whatever, that's stuff, that's my personal take on it. But when it comes to reseller news, I'm telling you the information where I'm getting it from. So you don't think they and say, hey, this guy here, where's he getting his information from? Was he looking at a crystal ball or something here? Where does he, or does he just make these things up? No. That's why I give you the reseller. That's why I tell you the URL on where I'm getting information from. I don't want you guys to think this guy, I'm just some guy that comes on the YouTube channel, creates a YouTube channel, and he starts making stories up. That's not what I'm all about. Anyway, enough talking. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Until next time, bye-bye.